上个月呢，我趁着去纽北的机会，在德国抢先体验了一下，可能是未来一段时间奔驰最重要的车型——全新纯电 Cla。而给我进行讲解的呢，更是一位重磅人物。
Hi, Mr. Olaquinas. It's my pleasure.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
不过一上来啊，我先问了他一个很苛刻的问题。
Because still there is a rumor and saying that Mercedes is not fully going into electrification. I think that's an important question.
Mercedes is going fully into electrification. We will electrify our complete portfolio from top to bottom. If the CLA is the start of the Mercedes portfolio, you will have electric vehicles in this decade in every single segment from Mercedes-Benz.
Okay.
And we are about to start our biggest product launch offensive in the history of the company, roughly at the middle of next year, and for the next 3 or 4 years, it will be one vehicle after the other. We're in the still pre-production prototype phase.
Perfect.
But next year, we will start production.
But I can see already something very interesting. The interaction is actually quite different than current models.
We have spent hundreds of hours with consumers trying to perfect the user interface. Not just make sure that you have every single digital experience that you can dream of, but also to make it easy to use. Sometimes I say as a joke, a 5-year-old kid or board member at Mercedes need to be able to operate.
Yeah. I think that's very important.
And then it works.
That's very important.
Then it works. But we have a very, very large digital team in China.
Yeah.
So you're now looking at the European / world version. But of course, in China, you have a completely different digital ecosystem. So we work, with the big tech companies in China to make sure that every use case that you're used to from your smartphone world, you can get it in Mercedes.
Yeah.
And as you can see, hinting underneath here, another one for you. So you have literally from pillar to pillar a screen.
But previously, honestly speaking, I think that this co-driver screen is kind of you have a screen, but the function is kind of limited. You cannot watch some of the apps, watch some TVs.
Every single thing that you would possibly want to do,
This time we have it.
it's going to have it.
Perfect.
Everything.
That's what we need.
If you drive the latest vehicle that we launched in China, which is the new E-Class, you will see that compared to previous versions,
That's already possible.
we have opened up the whole world.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because more and more customers, and you know this better than I do, they want to have entertainment. Maybe they want to sing karaoke. Maybe they want to have a video conference.
Exactly.
Whatever they want to do. Maybe they want to watch TikTok or what's it called, Douyin?
Yes.
Videos. Whatever they want to do, we will be able to offer that to you, but also in a safe way, so that the driver is not watching the movie. You can watch the movie, and the driver focuses on the car.
Oh, okay.
And even if this is our entry-level, coupe-ish looking sedan, I'm 195 tall.
Yeah.
I can sit in the back. And as you know, on many electric cars, because of the battery and the height of the battery, you don't have as much space in the back.
Exactly.
Here we have said, regardless if you come from the combustion car world or electric car world, why should you have different packaging? Let's make sure that you get the best of both worlds. You get the electric drivetrain and all those things. But at the same time, it's the packaging and functionality of Mercedes, the safety of a Mercedes, that everything is in there.
Actually, talking about space, I think this car is actually a slightly different than my expectation, because it's a CLA.
Yeah.
In our Chinese customers' perspective, we perceive it as a small sports car. But in this case, actually, the space is quite impressive.
And this was the trick. We said to the designers, make a beautiful piece of art, this coupe-ish style that everybody loves, but it needs to be on the inside like a real, roomy, spacious 3-box sedan, and that's what we have done.
那需要补充一下的是呢，我们这次体验的是标轴的 Cla 啊，但是我还问了欧拉，他确认了啊，之后到中国的版本轴距会加长。所以纯电 Cla 的空间呢，确实可以期待一下。
here we have a small handling track. I'll just just show. I mean, this is an everyday car here, right?
Yeah.
But even so, on this wet track, I mean, we're in a regular CLA road car.
Yeah.
And it's not even the AMG version.
Oh, this is already 150, 60.
Yeah, this
easily.
is the regular version. And you hear how quiet it is, but you get the feeling for this car that it is.
I think it's very stable. I can feel the
even
confidence. Yeah.
I spoke to a customer in China that bought the new EQE,
Yeah.
and I asked him what was the one feature
Yeah.
that was decisive for you. And he says, in a Mercedes electric car,
Yeah.
you don't get seasick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't get seasick because the balance between the chassis,
It's so perfect.
how you apply the torque, and this is where it comes back to those little details again.
Exactly.
That, as you know, of course, in an electric motor you can get the torque instantly. But if you have that in a way that you're kind of going back and forth like this, just to prove that you have a lot of torque, that's only fun for 5 minutes. But here you have decades and decades of research and development, where you have done it on every kind of surface. You have tried everything,
Yeah.
and you just get those little details right.
Okay.
That is what makes a Mercedes-Benz a Mercedes-Benz. Some of our customers around the world, they say the electrified high-tech combustion vehicle is still the one for me. So in parallel, into the 2030s, we will keep that offering also available for the customers.
Okay.
Which means at Mercedes, it's almost going to be like an all of the above. So you have a full and complete electric fleet. You will have plug-in hybrids with longer range.
Yeah.
And you will also have hybridized combustion vehicles.
Oh.
Because not every market in the world is developing at the same speed,
Exactly.
but all of them will get the intelligence. We will have a version for this with a brand new developed hybridized combustion drivetrain as well, which will come a little bit later. So we will launch the electric car first, but then you will also get a combustion one. We designed this car as an electric car from the ground up, and with a very intelligent version of the front of the car, we have been able to package a brand new developed hybridized ICE version as well.
May I ask, is that coming to China as well?
Yes, and it's also coming to China, so you will get both.
Perfect. Yeah, because I think this is important, because I really believe that once Mercedes launch such functions, it's reliable.
Yeah,
And it's,
safety
very-
first. Safety first. Sometimes we are, and I think it's a good thing, we're a little bit more conservative than maybe some of the startups, because we want to test it like crazy. We have decades and decades and decades of safety research. We have analyzed so many accidents around the world and really found out what does real life safety mean.
Yeah. Exactly.
Every detail of the car is designed for safety. And if you have assistance systems, these little angels in the background that step in if you make a mistake and can save you in a difficult situation. When you take that into the world of automated driving, you also have to have that same safety mentality. Test.
I think that's what makes Mercedes.
That makes a Mercedes Mercedes,
Yeah.
but also not suggest to the driver that the car can do something that it can't do. Because even if you have a super sophisticated level 2++ system, it feels like complete autonomous drive, but you're still responsible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's actually not, because not
yeah.
yet.
So if there comes a situation where maybe a sensor is blinded or something like that, you need to make sure that the collaboration between the driver and the vehicle works.
That's actually what I really like from the level 2 lane centering control for Mercedes already, because it really seamlessly transfers your control to the machine control. But other brand, for example,
they abruptly cut it off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Abruptly. That's the right word.
那和欧拉先生的 CLA 体验之旅呢，很快就结束了。但半个小时的接触呢，让我对这台车有了更多期待。所以当之后啊，纯电的 CLA 国产了呢，我们也会第一时间和各位分享关于它的体验。